Okay, that's us. So if we come just onto your mat or your tile, whatever you have, and we're going to just bring the feet hip distance apart. And we're going to start by taking the weight onto the right foot, lift up the left heel, and just start to rotate your body to the right. Then reach the left hand up towards the ceiling. So feel that nice stretch in your mid-back. And then switching sides. Gently lift up the right heel, take your body to the left, and reach the right hand to ceiling. Lovely. And back to center, switching sides. So all your body weight is moving around one foot. And imagine you're reaching up towards the ceiling with the opposite hand. Lovely. Gently swiveling around the foot. Press the hand towards ceiling, creating lots of length through your spine. Lovely. And gently come back to center. We're going to bend the right knee, hanging off the left hip, kind of like so, and then take the right hand to ceiling. Feel that nice opening through the right side of your body. And switch sides. Bend the left knee and lengthen the left hand towards ceiling. So you'll feel most of the weight on the right leg. It's really about creating space down the left side of your body. And switch. Bend the right knee, lengthen the right arm. Feel that length down the right side. And switch. Lovely. Gently lengthen. So we're moving through two different planes. The first one was bringing some rotation into the spine and standing. And this one is bringing in some sideways movement. So every step we take, all the joints in our body move through those three different planes of movement. Side to side, rotation, and forwards and back, which is up next. Lovely. Coming back to center, just grounding the feet back into the earth. And we're going to turn the palms forwards as we lift the chest up to ceiling. And then we're going to press the palms back and we're going to allow the spine to slouch. So I'm going to turn to the side for you all to see this. So we're going from a slouch position, turn the palms forwards, come up tall. Let's add the breath. Exhale to slouch. Keep the head up, turn the palms back. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, tuck in the tailbone, round your back. You'll feel the weight naturally go towards your heels. And then inhale, turn the palms forwards and lengthen. Lovely, keep going. Nice inhale, grow tall. Exhale, roll back. You should feel your deep core muscles activate as you nearly slouch, surprisingly. When you tuck it in, you'll feel those deep muscles. And then right at the end of the inhale, as you lengthen, you'll feel them as well. So it's really important to be able to move through your whole range in your spine. Lovely. Just coming up tall now. We're going to take a nice breath in. Shrug the shoulders. Exhale, release. Inhale to shrug. Exhale, release. Lovely, keep going. Inhale to shrug. Exhale, release. Lovely. Lovely, last couple. Inhale to shrug. Exhale, let go. And last time. Lovely. Taking the feet slightly wider now, we're just going to gently melt forward, so press the hips out behind, and gently lengthen the fingertips towards the toes. Lovely. Gently peel back up, restack the knees, press the hips forward, grow tall through the spine, roll the shoulders back, take the fingertips overhead. And once more, gently uncurl, melt the fingertips down towards the toes. Feel a nice stretch. Gently peel back up. Inhale, bring the palms together. And exhale, release. Taking the feet slightly wider now. And we're going to gently sit back into a deep squat. So taking the hips slightly lower than the knees. Keeping the chest up. And press the pelvis out nice and straight as you come back up. So gently sink down in the hips and press back up tall. Lovely. Lovely, nice deep squats. Sinking down on the inhale and exhale to come back up. Lovely, last couple. Really nice, great. We're going to come onto our knees now. So if you need a wee cushion, if you have any issues with your knee, you can pop a cushion underneath the knee, see how it feels for you. Otherwise, we're just going to pop the right knee on the floor and take the left foot off in front. And we're going to start with those 3 planes of movements again. We're going to take the body through them now in a kneeling position. We're going to start with the rotation. We're going to take the right hand to ceiling and take the left hand to floor. And we're going to gaze up at the right hand as we extend through the spine and release. So exhale to reach. So one hand's pressing up to the ceiling, the other one's pressing away the earth behind us. And release. Lovely. So you're feeling that nice stretch in the mid-back. And once more. Lovely. Keep the fingertips to ceiling now, just naturally at the side of our body. We're going to lengthen the left hand to the floor as we reach the right arm overhead. And release. So coming into the sideways movement now. Create length from the hip to the shoulder on the right side. Lovely. Lovely. So really reach the fingertips. Think about lengthening the fingertips to ceiling, reach the shoulder as you press overhead. And release. Come back to center. Just allow the arms now just to release down by your side. And we're going to inhale to lift the chest up. Turn the palms forwards. And then we're going to exhale to slouch, just like we did in standing. So the back and the spine are going to be rounded. You'll feel a bit of a stretch on the thigh. Chin stays up. Inhale, grow tall. I'll show you from the side. Exhale and slouch. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale and slouch. So you're tucking the hips in. Invite the spine to round as you turn the palms behind. Inhale, palms turn forwards and you stack back up tall. Lovely, last time. Lovely. Switching sides now. Bring the weight onto the left knee. Bring the right foot forwards. And we'll start now by bringing the left hand to ceiling. We're going to work into our rotation. So bringing the palm in front of the body, reaching up as you gaze into palm. Press the right hand to the floor and release. So you're reaching across your body. Gaze into your palm and release. This is your rotational movement. You'll feel that stretch along the thigh on the left-hand side, up through the spine. Lovely. Lovely, last couple. Lovely, coming back to center now, taking the left hand to the ceiling, reach the right fingertips to the floor, and we're going to move into our sideways movement. So lengthen the right hand to the ground as we reach the left hand up and across your body. So feeling that deep stretch between the hip and the shoulder on your left hand side. Really reaching those right fingertips to floor. Lovely, last time. Great. Let's fall back now. So depends on how you are with sitting on the floor. You can bring a cushion or two, so 1 or 2 pillows underneath your hips. But we're going to sit cross-legged now on the ground. So just see what feels best for you. You might not need any cushions. You might need 1 or you might need 2. Okay. So just coming now onto the floor, gently crossing the legs, sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to start with a little bit of breath work here. We're going to inhale through the nose as we look right. And exhale through the nose to turn the neck left. So inhale to go right. Exhale to go left. And start to sink into your body now. Become aware of any sense of your surroundings. Anything you might hear or smell. Anything that you feel in your body as you move. And bringing the neck back to center now. We're going to think about breathing into your upper chest. So we're going to breathe in through the nose for 4. Pause for 1, 2. And exhale through the nose for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pause. 1, 2. Off we go again, breathing in for 4. And hold. 1, 2. Exhale for 6. And hold. 1, 2. So continue with that breath pattern now that we're in this seated position. And you may notice some resistance to the out breath. So keep moving into that area of that slight discomfort you might feel. When we breathe in this way and lengthen our exhale, we're activating the parasympathetic nervous system, which takes us into our rest and digest state. So we're supposed to function in this rest and digest way for 95 to 98% of our life, of our day-to-day life. But in our current culture, there's a huge mismatch. And instead, we're mostly activating the sympathetic nervous system, which is our fight or flight response. So simply bringing your awareness back to your breath, focusing on a longer exhale and inhale, will naturally activate the rest and digest system. And this is where we want to be. So keeping the eyes closed now. See if we can take that breath a little bit longer now. So we're going to inhale for 5 through the nose. And exhale for 10 through the nose. So you'll feel a lot more resistance now to that really long exhale. Now I want you to think about where you're taking the breath. So we want to breathe into the upper chest. We want to breathe into the sides of our rib cage. We want to breathe into our back. And we want to breathe into our tummies. So visualize breathing into that huge vessel. So it extends from the base of the rib cage right up to the shoulders. That's where the first rib is, up at the shoulders. And then think about the front of your chest, the sides, and the back. So most of us are breathing through the upper part of our chest. So once you visualize and think about the air traveling to all those areas that have become a bit dormant, it can make a huge difference to our health. Lovely. We're going to open the eyes now. You can stay in that breath pattern, in for 4, out for 6 instead of 5 and 10. That's a bit more of a challenge, I'm sure. But if we stay for this seated work, we'll stay for the in for 4, out for 6, just for the next 3 exercises, and then we're going to move back to just a normal breath pattern. So we're going to take the left hand to the right knee, and then take the right hand behind the body. So if anybody's doing this, I know a few of you are pregnant, so you might not want to move so deeply into the twists, so just see how it feels for you. But generally, for most of us, if we start to press the chest open to the right hand side and feel that deep stretch up the spine. Use your left hand as an anchor to pull your chest around and create more space and opening at the front. When you feel the deep stretch, I want you to close your eyes, focus on the breath, in for 4, hold for 2, and out for 6. Think about the breath extending to the sides and the back of your chest. Let it travel into your tummy. And as you inhale, I want you to think about the muscles in your pelvis, your pelvic floor muscles. I want you to think about them relaxing on the in-breath. So as you breathe in, they naturally soften. Visualize breathing in relaxation and exhaling tension. Bring your awareness to anywhere in your body. You feel any tension or tightness, anywhere that feels slightly achy or sore. Continue with the breath pattern and just notice how it begins to change from breath to breath. Lovely. At the end of the next exhale, we're going to come back to center and gently release. Lovely. We're going to uncross the legs now and cross in the opposite way. So you'll notice you might have a preference, and it might feel odd to cross the legs now in the opposite way. And we're going to take the right hand now onto the left knee, take the left hand behind, and gently press the chest open to your left now. Using your left hand once more as an anchor. Sorry, the right hand as an anchor, and the left hand behind. Staying in this seated twist. So you want it to feel like a challenge but not uncomfortable. So if it's really painful to be here, you might need a couple more cushions to sit on or not move so deeply into the twist. And once more, just become aware of any sensations in your body. Any tingling, tightness, pain, any tension. Sink into your body. Notice, does it feel any different as you gently focus on your breath. Visualize breathing in relaxation And gently exhaling tension. Continue to breathe. Holding these two postures are really important. We tend to hold our emotions in our mid-back. So these postures are proven to help us release emotions and allow our body to gently process them. Lovely. Gently opening the eyes now, come back to center. And we're going to connect the feet now. Allow the soles of the feet to touch from the heels right up to the toes. Gently press the elbows into the knees and soften your body forwards. Allow the head to drift towards the heels. Lovely. See how this feels. Gently closing the eyes again if you need to. Bring your awareness back to the breath. In for 4 and out for 6. And notice anywhere in your body where you feel any tightness, tension, any aches or pains. Notice how it changes from breath to breath. Lovely. Gently rising back up. We're going to cross the legs back in and take the arms up to shoulder height. Apologies, I had a nice ring light which was making everything nice and bright, but it just keeps switching off. I'm not sure what's going on with it. So it's a wee bit darker now, but hopefully you can still see me. So turning the palms up to ceiling, we're going to take the weight to the right hip. As we reach the right palm up, turn the left palm down. And switch. So we're coming into our side to side movements. Left palm up, right palm down. You're just simply transferring the weight from one hip to the other as you reach one palm up and one palm lowers. You'll feel this sort of through the neck, through your mid back, and even through your lower back. Lovely. Take the left hand to floor now, right hand to ceiling. And we're going to melt down into our side bend and release. So left hand to floor, lengthen and reach that right arm overhead. Keep the hip connected to the mat. Feel that lovely stretch through your side. Lovely. Switching sides. Take the right hand to floor, lengthen the left hand to ceiling. And gently bend the right elbow into your side. And melt the hand overhead. Lovely. Last time. Great. Take the right hand behind now. And take the left hand actually in front of your body. And look up into the left hand as you reach it towards the ceiling. You're leaning back now in your spine. And lower. So this is into your rotation. So we're reaching up. Your right hand's on the floor, pressing into the earth. Lengthen the left hand to the ceiling, gaze into your palm. And release. And release. Exhale to lengthen the palm. Look up. Lean back. So you're feeling that stretch in your mid-back. Last time. Lovely. Switching sides. Take the left hand to the floor behind. Right hand up in front, gaze into your palm as you lengthen it up and release. So you're leaning back and really reaching, gazing into your palm. Let go. Exhale to reach. Lovely. Lovely. Really nice. Gently letting go now, coming back to center. We're going to inhale as we turn the palms forward, stack up tall, just like we've done in standing and then in kneeling. And then we're going to exhale, turn the palms back and slouch. So your spine rounds, but you keep the head up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slouch, turn the palms back. You might notice as you rotate your arms, you naturally lengthen as you turn your palms forward. And as you start to press them back, you naturally round the spine. So these movements are coupled together naturally. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale and slouch. So we're just back to normal, gentle breathing now. You might notice you're breathing slightly deeper than you were at the start, just naturally. Lovely, once more. Lovely. Well done. We're going to move now onto all fours. So if you were on a couple of wee cushions, we're going to take those away now. We're going to come up and onto all fours. So we're going to bring the hands directly onto the floor, underneath the shoulders and the knees, just directly underneath the hips. And we're going to start with our forwards and back movement. We're going to scoop the hips under and move into cat stretch. Press your mid back to ceiling. And then we're going to reverse that. We're going to uncurl the pelvis, allow the tummy to melt towards the ground. So scooping under into cat stretch. And then release, let go. So we're gently mobilizing the spine now in that forwards and back, flexion, extension position. Lovely. We're going to exhale to hover the spine to ceiling. And inhale, release, uncurl the spine. Lovely, and once more. Coming back to resting in neutral position. And we're going to gently come into our side bend. So we're going to turn to look over the right shoulder as we almost kind of swing the hip up towards the shoulder. Then switching sides, look over the left shoulder and swing the left hip up towards you. It kind of mimics a dog wagging its tail if you do it quickly. So you're kind of shaking the hip side to side as you turn to look over your shoulder. And check in with your body. Notice, does it feel tighter on one side or is one side sore? And what you can actually do after the class is take out a wee notebook and just record what you felt in your body while you've done this. So you can become a wee bit of a detective. If you have any chronic pain or any issues in your body, this gives you lots of clues. We're breaking down all the movements in the joints in different positions so you can figure out any areas of weakness or tightness. Lovely. We're going to take the knees nice and wide now, bring the feet together. We're going to come onto the elbows. And we're going to just hold this wee stretch. It's called a polar bear stretch, where the chest melts towards the floor and the hips stay up towards the ceiling. So you feel a nice stretch in your mid back, the hips stay up. And we're going to take the left hand, reach it behind the right elbow, turn the palm up, and melt the left ear to the floor. So this is called thread the needle. Left hand reaches behind the right elbow. Your ear melts towards the ground. Feel that deep stretch in your mid back. Gently come back up. Place the elbow back on the floor and come back into your polar bear stretch before you switch sides. So lift the hips to the ceiling, melt the chest to the floor. Keep focusing on the breath. And then we're going to reach the right hand in behind the left elbow, turn the palm up to ceiling, and melt the right ear towards the mat. So holding that stretch, thread the needle on the right hand side. Continue to breathe. Lovely. Really nice. Coming back to center, we're going to come back up onto your hands now. We're going to curl the toes underneath. And we're going to connect to our deep core and pelvic floor muscles now. So to activate the deep pelvic floor muscles, we think about really gently just squeezing around the back passage. So squeeze and hold as if you're gently going to hold in wind. And at the same time, you should feel your tummy muscles lightly sort of draw in towards your spine. Nothing very forceful, just a gentle extension of the pelvic floor muscles. So we're normally taught to suck in our bellies and that's our core. But in fact, that's not correct. Our pelvic floor is our core. So if you start with the pelvic floor and naturally lift up through the pelvic floor, that connects to the deep core muscles. So it's really important to start with the pelvic floor. So gently squeeze around the back passage. Gently draw in the lower tummy muscles. And on the exhale, we're going to just bring the weight forwards to the hands and hover the knees off the mat. And then inhale to lower. Exhale and hover. Just feel those muscles gently activate. Inhale to lower. Lovely. Lovely. And release. I'm going to give you two variations for the next one. So either we're going to go into downward dog, which is pressing back on the heels, lift the hips to the ceiling, and then we're going to move to plank. That's for more intermediate levels. So I'm going to give you a variation for those of you who are not wouldn't normally exercise at that level, or there's a few ladies who are pregnant or have had surgery recently. So instead of downward dog to plank, you're going to do a mini downward dog, which is just take the knees a few inches higher than what we just done. And then you're going to come back and you're going to do a half plank, which is keep on the knees and just move forwards in the pelvis. So I'll show you those both again, where they're going to do downward dog to plank, to downward dog to plank. We're going to do that 6 times. Or the variation is a half downward dog, back to knees, to half plank. So half downward dog to half plank. Okay, so you pick what's best for you, and off we go. Keep exhale to plank, inhale to downward dog, exhale to plank, inhale to downward dog. Otherwise, you're going exhale to downward dog, inhale to downward dog, exhale to half plank. Lovely. Last couple. Lovely. I'm going to give you 2 variations for the last wee exercise here. So for those of you who are pregnant, you can't lie on your tummy, you're going to take your knees, wide feet together, and you're going to do cobra here. You're going to press up into cobra and release. Press up into cobra and release. For the rest of us, we're going to do it on our tummy. So bring the feet hip distance apart, hands nice and wide. We're going to exhale, press the pubic bone into the mat, lengthen up through the spine. Draw your belly button in, you'll feel it now. And inhale to lower. Exhale, gently peel up. Encourage you to keep the buttock muscles switched off. Don't squeeze the bum muscles. Lovely, keep going with that. I'm just going to show the other wee variation for anybody who wants to do this one. You're extending through the cobra into your point lead. And there you go. So the aim is to just come off the floor from where you feel those two wee bony hip points at the front. And then inhale, slowly connect the ribs back to the mat. Lovely. I'm going to invite you all now just to take a wee cushion, pop it in front, take the knees nice and wide, feet together, and then just cross the forearms on top of each other and rest your head down onto the wee cushion. So just focusing back now on the breathe and stay in that position. In for 4, hold for 2, and out for 6. Lovely. If you need 2 cushions, that's fine. Just see how it feels for you. Lovely. Turn the neck just to look at the other side. So if you had your neck turned to the left, just bring it to the right now. And just continue that deep breathing. In for 4, hold for 2, out for 6. Let the breath travel right down into the pelvis. Instead of tightening the pelvic floor muscles now, think about softening and releasing. Take the breath into the sides of your chest, your back, into your tummy. Keep moving into that resistance that you feel on the exhale. Lovely. Great. We're going to move into our relaxation now. So we're going to do a nice 15-minute relaxation. Any pregnant ladies, if you lie on your left side and get yourselves nice and comfy. Everybody else, if you're happy enough, I'd encourage you to lie on your back with a wee pillow underneath your head and the other pillow underneath your knees. You have time if you want to grab a wee blanket or a big nightgown or coat or anything to put on top of you to keep you nice and warm. And you can turn off your lights as well if you can. So you're just lying on your back, pillow under the knees, pillow under the head. Get yourself nice and warm and cozy. I'll just give you another few wee seconds and then we'll get started. Okay, we'll get going. So I'm going to start with a wee poem from Rummy. So you might want to turn your music down if you've still got it on. Our minds are like a guest house. Every day we welcome new visitors. Happiness, anger, sadness. Some feelings and emotions can be unexpected guests. Welcome and embrace them all. Even if they're a little frightening or unpleasant. Sometimes sweeping in like a storm, messing up the house. Still, treat them well. Maybe a good cleanup can make room for something new and beautiful. The worrying thought, the shame, the jealousy. Meet them all at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whatever comes because each guest each guest is a gift and has been sent for a reason. Why do we care about bringing body and mind together? Can't we just continue as we are? But reuniting body and mind, which have become alienated from each other, reunites us with ourselves. Once we have come home to ourselves, we can be fully present for others, fully present for ourselves. If we are sad, anxious, or lonely, we may think we need to fix or change something in our minds. If our shoulders are tight or our backs ache, we may think we need a doctor to help us fix that one part of our body. But the key to happiness is being fully integrated in mind and body. Much of our suffering comes from an unnecessary division of mind versus matter. We think that there's something wrong with our minds or something wrong with our bodies, that we need to fix or heal that one separate thing. But it is impossible to remove mind from body or body from mind. They are two manifestations of the same thing. Each cell is a living reality with its own knowledge, its own mind. Notice now when you check in with your body how you're feeling, physically and mentally. And take a deep breath in through your nose and release the breath through your mouth. Take another breath and allow your breathing to relax as you exhale fully. Breathe in gently, and as you breathe out, let the air carry tension out of your body. And continue to breathe slowly and gently as you begin to focus on relaxing your body. Focus now on any remaining areas of tension. And as you breathe, picture that part of your body becoming slightly more relaxed with each breath. Imagine what relaxation feels like. Tingly, soft, calm, gentle, free. And invite that feeling of relaxation to grow. Let it spread and calm your entire body now. As you breathe in relaxation and breathe out tension. Continue to breathe slowly and gently, deepening your state of relaxation more and more with each breath. Deeper and deeper, more and more relaxed, calm, and at peace. Now begin to create a picture in your mind. Imagine a place where you feel completely at ease. This might be a favourite place you have been, or somewhere you've seen, or it might be completely imaginary. It's up to you. Picture this place where you feel happy and calm. Create the details about this place in your mind. Visualize the sights, sounds, and smells of your place. Imagine how you feel physically. You're comfortable, enjoying the pleasant temperature. Enjoy the way you feel in this place. You feel calm and at peace with yourself. Listen to the following affirmations. I am at peace with myself. I appreciate who I am. I value myself as a person. I deserve to relax. I deserve to be happy. I embrace my feelings and enjoy feeling content. I imagine and believe that all these affirmations are true for me right now in this moment. My future is bright and positive. I look forward to the future and I enjoy the present. I look fondly upon many memories from my past. When my mood is low, I accept my emotions and recognize that this will pass. I feel good about who I am today. I eagerly develop new strengths. I approach challenges with strength. I nurture the child within me. All the strengths I've ever had are present in me today. I believe that all these affirmations are true for me right now in this moment. I accept myself. I care for myself. I take time for myself and enjoy it. I feel confident. I feel secure. I accept myself. Bring your awareness now to the muscles around the forehead, the face, and the front of your neck. As you gently breathe in relaxation and exhale tension, invite the muscles to gently soften and relax as they melt back towards the earth. Bringing your awareness to the muscles around the back of your head, your shoulders, your upper back, and your lower back. You gently breathe in relaxation and exhale tension. Invite the muscles to gently soften and relax as they melt back towards the earth. Bringing your awareness to the muscles in your chest, the sides of your ribs, the back of your ribs. As you gently breathe in relaxation and exhale tension, invite the muscles to gently soften and relax as they melt back towards the earth. Give yourself permission to completely let go as you bring your awareness to the muscles in your tummy, your lower back, your hips and pelvis. You gently breathe in relaxation and exhale tension. Invite the muscles to gently soften and relax as they melt back towards the earth. Feeling softer and softer. You've nowhere to be, nothing to do. You bring your awareness to the muscles in your thighs, your calves and shins. You gently breathe in relaxation and exhale tension. Invite the muscles to gently soften and relax as they melt back towards the earth. Bringing your awareness to your feet, your hands, your shoulders, your upper arms and forearms. You gently breathe in relaxation and exhale tension. Invite the muscles to gently soften and relax as they melt back towards the earth. You're feeling completely relaxed now from head to toe. Completely at ease. Completely at peace. Gently breathing in through the nose. As you exhale, invite a warm golden light to enter your body through the crown of your head. Visualize the warm golden light traveling down through your throat and neck and into your chest. Take a breath into the light as it enters your heart, bringing you warmth, strength, and healing. Feel the heat from the light as it sweeps now through your entire body, entering each of the millions of cells, bringing them to life one by one. Feel the light sweep down through your tummy, into your pelvis, lighting up each internal organ, bringing them strength and vitality. Feel the warm golden light now sweeping down through your thighs, wrapping around the calves and shins, lighting up each toe one by one. Feel the warm golden light now sweep down your shoulders, wrapping around the arms, lighting up each finger and thumb one by one. Your entire body now is wrapped in this warm golden aura. You're feeling completely calm, completely relaxed, and at peace. Bring your awareness now to your heart. Visualize the area around your heart expanding as you breathe. Keep the awareness on your heart as you think about a joyful memory. Notice how the space around your heart expands as you remember this happy time. Feel that joyful feeling start to seep through your entire body. Allow the joy to enter each and every cell. Breathe in joy and breathe out joy. Bring your awareness back to your breath now. As we breathe in for 4, hold for 2, and exhale for 6. Notice how relaxed you're feeling in mind and body. Breathing in for 4, hold for 2, and out for 6. Take this deep sense of peace and relaxation with you as you return to your day.